Hello student, minerals and energy resources. Last 6 periods we discussed the resources of energy and minerals which is found in our country. The resources is classified conventional and non-conventional resources. The last period we discussed about the non-conventional source of the energy. In that, the nuclear energy and solar energy we discussed, and its advantages, how it is generated, where it is generated, and its and distribution of the throughout the country. As well as I hope you have completed the activity which was given in previous period. But now this period we are going to continue that point, non-conventional sources of energy. The third non-conventional sources of the energy is wind power. And you know, our country has the natural gift. Plain areas, mountains, coastal area. Therefore, we are the rich in natural resources. Natural resources are abundant in our country. And therefore, it is possible to generate the energy by different ways. The another source is that the wind power, wind energy. India has the great potential to generate the wind power. Due to that one, the few states having the potential such as in Tamil Nadu, the largest wind farm clusters are spread in Tamil Nadu from Nagarchol to Madurai. In these two cities, Nagarchol to Madurai city, you will be found wind power and with the power they are generating the electricity. And not only in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Gujarat, state of Kerala, state of Maharashtra, and Lakshadweep also have the important wind farms. And the largest and most useful farms are found in Tamil Nadu, Nagarcholi, and Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. In these two places, they are using effectively wind energy, utilizing and generating more energy with the help of wind, because in that area having the plain area, due to that one having the possible to generate the wind power energy. In this way, this is the third source to generate the energy, that is the wind power. And few states are generating the wind power energy. See the wind power mill, Nagarcholi, images on the screen, and they are generating the electricity with help of this technique. Now let's move the another source of energy. The source of energy is that biogas. The biogas is the most important source of energy. To generate this energy, sir, from wastage or waste, animal and human waste are used to produce the biogas for domestic consumption in rural area. It means to generate the biogas energy, no need to purchase the raw material. Generally, it is found freely in rural area, and this is the only wasteful material is used to generate the biogas energy in rural area. Human wastage as well as animal wastage, farm wastage, and biogas plants are set at municipal level. It means the city or corporation and the local self-government. The local self-government can be, municipal corporation can be set up the biogas plant. Otherwise, the cooperative societies, different cooperative sector can be set up the plant, or individual level proprietors, single person, single family, single firm can be set up the biogas plant. There is no any restriction to set up the biogas plant. Individual can set up, cooperative societies can be set up, as well as local self-government such as municipal corporation. In rural area, the plants using cattle dung are known as gobar gas plant in rural area. When the cow dung or cattle dung are used to generate the energy, that plant is known as the gobar gas plant in rural area. This biogas technique is beneficial to the farmer. There are the two in benefits to the farmer. The first is that it generates the energy, and other hand, the second benefit of farmer is it improved the quality of manure. These are the two benefits of the biogas energy or biogas plant. And biogas is by for the most efficient use of cattle dung. The biogas plant improve the quality of manure, also prevent the loss of trees and manure due to the burning of fuel, wood and cow dung cake. It means this protects the tree, loss of tree, and improve the quality of manure. The people in rural area, they cutting the trees and using the trees for cooking and cow dung also, and this technique prevents to the trees a loss of trees. See the images on the screen. Biogas plant, how it is generated. There is a technique. In this way, in this period we discuss the non-conventional source of energy, the nuclear, solar energy we discussed the previous period, and this period we just discuss now the wind power energy, where it is generated, advantages, and the biogas energy, the use of biogas energy, the raw material of the biogas energy and its advantages. Let's next period discuss the remaining two, the non-conventional sources of energy. Thank you.